D Shield is just is good as an enabler and an oh shit button.
Right.
Uh, within technically greater range than D Storm. I mean, than D Storm. Like if you're trying to save somebody on the other side of the team fight.
All right, I'm
S-
back. What did I miss?
we were just talking about the game. But just we like the Uther. Either alt, I think we feel like is totally fine there with Murid and Tyrael in front of you.
Whenever you're ready, just let me know when you want to go over the next map and draft.
I think. All right, we're gonna run the Mouth Tracer next map. We're gonna go to TOD.
Towers of Doom, Herd.
So, well, I'll jump over. Like I said, we'll just do paper draft, and then we set the lobby up. Just make it like a quick match.
Okay.
But just as a team, so here's on Towers of Doom. The one thing that we know is probably going to come out is a Hanzo or a Chromie, right?
Yeah.
So if it's going to be, we almost want them to have one of those because that's why we're picking Tracer here. Not almost. It just means that we're not gonna like panic when they do. Right?
Yeah.
Yo, they're discussing their draft, so I didn't want to overhear any of that while they're talking about it. Our next map's gonna be Towers. Guys, we would have had that game. I'm assuming the shot calls. Listen, so here's the thing. At the very end of that, when y'all were pushing for core, fucking amazing. You got down to 8%. If the DPS had been right there with ETC when y'all had committed to core, and they were praising that in their chat. They were like, that was the right call to make. Going for core after that keep, that was the right call to make. If the DPS had already been there, we would have just barely slid by with the win there.
Well, actually, it's because we told Lucio to go back. Like Lucio could have finished that core.
We got it together at the
I don't
last
know if
minute.
Lucio
Went
alone
full
could have gotten
retard.
8%, but after the keep went down and y'all sort of.
It was at 4%.
There's actually something I want to
What's
share
that?
with you guys. It's a GIF, and I can't find it, but it's a file of one of Team Fnatic's victories on Infernal Shrines, and they won the match with Smexy on Lucio at like 150 HP. They won the match by core rushing, and the rest of their team had gotten completely wiped on Infernal Shrines. When I saw that happen, the Lucio had taken the core just wall riding it to death. He had taken the core from 13% down to 0. So I know for but
What
that's
talent did he have?
that's also I don't know. All I saw was just the.
I think I'm suspecting that he had the armor while doing wall ride, which I didn't grab.
Or
Not
the
sure.
move speed.
Well, just wall riding, you would have
I mean-
dodged some skill shots.
Yeah, but there was a time period though that they weren't even focusing you. You could have got like 2 or 3 shots in.
Yeah, I probably
And
could
then-
have finished it off. I'm just saying I didn't have the armor.
Yeah, but
But
if
just
Butts wins.
on that last part there, if the team had been just a little more, a little like because all our DPS had backed up. Li Ming and Greymane had backed up. ETC, Lucio, and I forget who the other one is. Kind of stayed on the other side of the keep, and when they pushed in for the core, the DPS came up. If the DPS had already been there and ready for the core push, I think we would have won that one.
Well, the thing was is
What happened was
Because it was 8%. I mean, that's like 2
I
shots for
made
Rayman.
the call and mentioned I had mosh pit ready, and then everyone kind of got iffy on whether that would work or not.
Oh, that's
Well,
too
not
bad.
only
And that comes down to like team instinct. Sorry, I don't mean to talk about your death, but that comes down to team instinct. And they were all. I mean, after the game had finished and they got it, they said, yeah, that core push, that was the right call. If our team had all been on the same page, that would have been a win. Like legit, that was close. Even though they controlled the early game and the mid game, that was. I mean, just great job. There's a little bit of commentary when you look over the over the recordings, but other than that, sorry, go ahead, Death.
at the end of that last fight, the reason why I was so separated was because I turned around and focused the water elemental so it didn't get mimic chill stacks on everyone.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize he didn't go Frostwing. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those times we would pull back because we had to start punishing Jaina for using water elemental when we did, and that's why they started losing some of these team fights.
So,
because
one
we
thing
take
I'll
the water
caution
elemental out.
y'all is that they are constantly watching the minimap. Professor Bobo is constantly watching the minimap. He's trying to put pressure in one area so that they can go do something else in another part of the map. Like when they were invading, that's what they did. They dropped. And Gaddy, you taken that early camp of theirs. They actually argued about it during the pause break. They're arguing about that. They're like, I told Day, Humansley was like, I told Daza to go check that. You should have checked that shit. You know that the call went out.
When
You
I
should have
told
fucking.
Death to do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
was-
Yeah, Death. You were playing. Yeah, when you
set up
took
the
that.
lobby. I mean, they've got a couple of them in here, but
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not paying
properly
attention.
set up.
We can AR in the AR.
Sorry.
No, I got you, man. No, you're good. You're good. Um. So, yeah, that's something actually that. Hey, what's up,
Okay.
Bubble? You ready to go?
Yeah, we're gonna draft it out real quick.
All right. Do you mind if we do it in here?
What do you mean?
Because
Yeah,
I
it's
really
fine.
do rely on my team's advice when we're going through
Let's go.
draft. I can't just do it on my own.
So this will also be our map pick.
Uh-huh.
What would you like to ban first?
And you want to do this standard lobby mode, correct?
Yeah, standard's fine.
Okay. All right. So, assuming are you
necessarily-
assuming we have first pick here?
You do have first pick. Don't necessarily react off of the second game. Here's something actually.
There's a reason I
actually have
left
to
your
ask.
Discord so y'all could strategize without me hearing.
No, it's fine. Please take Hanzo or Chromie in the first rotation.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take the Chromie.
One.
We'll take the
well,
Chromie.
whatever. No. But let's play the draft out. So
All
you're
right.
banned.
Almost ready. 1 second. Ban. Okay. So we get first pick, guys. All right. It's our first ban. It's Towers of Doom. Typically, what we're worried about macro or team fight on that.
Towers of Doom. It's both.
We usually would ban out Faustad.
You're going heavy on the Falstad though.
We're worried
Well,
about
do
the
teams play
globals. We put a lot of value into globals. We really do. Even though we
Okay,
don't
but-
play the
so-
Falstad as much as we should.
Okay. But here, so just I'm gonna back off there for a hot second, and we're gonna do something a little different. If you are banning globals, you are all in on team fight. Remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't usually have people play the globals.
Right. Or if you ban globals out and you have the other weird, like if you want to play the other weird globals, then you do that. That means that you would first pick ETC for stage dive maybe, and start thinking about like what can we get away with a Zag. That's see what I'm saying? Like you're taking like because if you ban Falstad and we ban Dahaka, right? There's very little globals left. You take ETC early because it's ETC. This is the different draft, but you know what I mean. Like if whatever you guys are banning, you have to take advantage of that. You can't ban something because you don't like it.
Let me interrupt you real quick on that. Outside of Zaldrith, Pumpkin, who would like to switch out for spare so we can get a Zag in here?
Striker.
By the way, you're
Striker? Okay, Striker kicked. Spare, you coming in?
I gotta boot the game.
Okay, well when you're ready. All right, well so let's go over this draft. What would we want to first pick? First ban.
You're gonna first ban Genji.
Okay, we're first
Because
banning
if
Genji.
you're going to pick the Hanzo or the Chromie early, you would probably want to get rid of something like that, right?
Okay.
I think.
We're just gonna these are your maps. We're gonna go with you on whatever you want to suggest.
Alright,
Okay.
so
On the next maps, we'll go with our instincts on this. But for this is all right. So we're gonna first ban Genji. You're gonna first ban.
I'm kind of thinking about
Oh, we get Soul Punk on our team.
Let's fix that.
because I didn't write.
So spares coming in.
For Striker this game.
Why?
Because he's the one who volunteered to stop out.
Play games, yeah.
But he's our Chromie player.
Oh, you're
We
right.
have
Deathstroke can
Yeah,
draft
Striker, you gotta get back in
Hanzo,
here.
calm down.
Death as Hanzo. Death is Hanzo.
Are you sure about that, Striker?
Bear can take
We're
my
gonna-
place.
Hey, we're gonna ban the Arthas.
Okay.
Okay.
So our
Bear can take my
Don't-
place.
don't
first,
take
so it's our turn to first pick now, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and first pick Chromie. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna first pick Hanzo.
No. Don't go first pick. Well,
That's something we would do.
No, we would
would-
first pick an ETC.
I think you would do that.
I feel like it's 50-50 on that, but
Okay.
we'll
But
write
here's the
that
thing.
down.
Here's the thing. If you first pick Chromie, you are giving the other team
getting
can
countered,
immediately just
of
say,
course.
dude, we can just now we know everything. So if like I said, we're trying to hide it.
All right,
If you go ETC, we are going Greymane Sonya.
I see
Now
where
you
you're
wanna-
going with that.
Now take either your Hanzo or your Chromie.
Or take both.
Okay.
Don't take both. Trust me, don't take both.
Okay.
It's a little,
Too much poke, I'm guessing.
maybe, but don't take
Although
it in
this would be the map that we would actually consider. I'm not gonna lie, like we would actually
Yeah.
consider that on this map.
They have such low health pools. Like, yeah, it's all right. Maybe it isn't terrible. Anyway, all right. So we went Greymane Sonya.
Out of curiosity, what's Hanzo's and Chromie's base HP? You know,
Tiny.
for comparison.
Heroes
Hanzo
Health.
has 45. Chromie starts out at 20, 22,
Sorry.
40.
No.
Right.
Whoa, no. Anyway, what do you think about what you're gonna pick? I'll pull them both up.
Yeah. Forget about the stats, guys. We've got an ETC pick. They've got a Greymane and a Sonya on their team.
Yep.
What would we pick now? We have 2 picks.
Who did they ban?
probably-
They banned Arthur?
This
got
is where
Death
we'd
and
want to
Hanzo.
take the Hanzo. Chromie's
wanna
are.
take
We don't have a Chromie player.
And-
We can't do Chromie.
I mean, you do have a Chromie player.
Oh well, Gaddy, yeah.
Do you want it? Whatever you
I'd
want.
rather
I don't
have
want to
Hanzo.
double
You'd rather
both.
the Hanzo.
I'd rather have the Hanzo.
Okay.
We have the Death. The Death is. I think Death's Hanzo is. No offense. I think Death's Hanzo is better than Gaddy's. Is more applicable than Gaddy's. Or than a Chromie. Period.
Do you want to take Stukov
That
in this?
that's really. We'd consult Pumpkin on this. He's our healer main.
What was the question?
What kind of support do you want to take?
Probably Stukov.
You played
No,
Lucio last
Stukov
game.
or Lucio.
Don't like I said. Don't.
Oh,
take
on
it.
this map, Stukov, probably Stukov.
Okay. It's also you get the added benefit of.
All right,
Okay.
it is your team's pick. No, I'm sorry. It's what is it? It's your
our band.
it's your band.
It's our band. By the way,
What's the draft so far?
I'm gonna ban. Hold on, I didn't ban it yet.
The
I'll
bans
I'll
are
repeat when it's our time.
Arthas, first pick ETC, second pick Greymane Sonya, third pick Hanzo Stukov.
And you're on Hanzo. Death.
Okay.
I kind of want to see redemption from you just so we can see how that stacks
Ban
up.
Tyrael.
Tyrael and who?
Question mark.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyrael's your band.
Okay, you're banned. I would tank choke, but or yeah, I would probably tank choke.
Okay, so at this point,
maybe
guys,
support choke.
at this
Maybe
point, I mean, if I were in the game, they banned a Tyrael, I'd go Sonya, hands down.
No,
we have-
they,
we have
they already
Sonya.
have Sonya.
We have Sonya.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would ban Murden.
Okay.
Wait,
That's fine. People ban
chill.
Murden.
Hang on
No,
one sec.
No,
Murden?
it's good, but people ban Murden.
Murden can pressure Hanzo. pretty
Okay,
quickly.
because we still want to take the Arthas. I see that.
Mhm.
I can see that. Okay, we ban Murden.
ban
Y'all's
Tyrael.
pick.
No, I don't know if I want to ban Tyrael. You might pick Tyrael. Yeah, that's a little weird.
Too late. You banned it. What's your picks?
Our picks are Malfurion and
Tracer?
I'm not sure yet.
Everyone's sitting on the edge of their seats right now.
I'm fucking.
What's he gonna pick? What's he
I'm-
gonna
While
pick?
he does that, I was gonna say, doesn't it make more sense for Spare to take my place since he plays support?
No, because
Sorry,
Spirit
take the. We'll take the Tracer. Yeah, we're gonna go Mouth Tracer in this rotation.
How are we drafting right now?
What do you mean how?
What?
I'm just talking it over.
Ah, okay.
Oh, ETC Hanzo Stukov.
Okay.
Now you have your last 2 picks.
Yep.
You don't have an offlaner and you don't have a secondary DPS.
So,
Zagara is the offlaner.
So they don't have a
Cigar.
second tank. Yeah, we can't justify a mouth L.
I wouldn't take a cigar into a tracer though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why we wouldn't. She's got a true global once she gets her shit set up.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
mean that's the thing though. Is Tracer
We,
can just run around killing her.
We purposefully left Dahaka up. Not because it's bad, but we did leave it up.
I didn't even see that on my draft. All right, Spare, you're practicing Dahaka anyways, right?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, we're throwing down our Dahaka. That
And
sounds like that's something they want to try to play against anyways. So I think that works
We
out
just
for
kind of
everyone.
let it out there. All right. What is your last pick?
Okay, guys, we need a second. No, we need a second
I
assassin
need a
here.
DPS. What do you recommend?
Who do we have left? Deaths on Hanzo, Gaddy. Oh, Gaddy. So Gaddy will be our last one. Vala's
Constant
still there.
DPS.
Vala, right there. Bam.
Okay.
Right,
do
Gaddy? You all over
No.
that?
No.
Why not? Cassia?
Blinds on Tracer. I
Blinds
agree with that.
for
and Grey Man.
Tracer.
That's better. I like that.
Blinds
a lot
for
better.
Sonya.
Cassia.
Blinds for Greymane. Okay, I
like that
would
pick a lot
approve
better.
that.
Okay, and I'm still taking dibbles. All right, so you have ETC Hanzo Stukov, Dahaka Cassia. We have Greymane Sonya, Malfurion Tracer Diablo.
Correct.
Okay, let's
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're good to go. Professor Bobo, I'll see you over there once the draft
go.
starts.
Yeah.
No,
Don't make sure it's not draft. We're just standard.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah.
All right, man. GG. Good luck. See you on the other side.
Yeah. Why is my Discord acting so?
Oh, wait. Why am I picking? Oh, no, I'm just watching pick. Oh, I'm watching your team's pick. All right, whatever. I'm switching over.
Oh.
Good luck, guys. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, we'll just throw again.
I kind of don't want to go redemption though, especially.
I would have preferred the Zagara over Dahaka, but you know.
Vala's a bad choice into a Tracer Greyman, by the way.
Hmm?
Vala's a bad choice into a Tracer Greyman.
Oh yeah.
Or if I catch somebody out.
Yeah, I would be absolutely astounded if we get Green Man Tracer.
No one's playing. No one's played Tracer. Again, we're hitting. The Tracer came, so we went Greymane Sonya first, right? And then we said dive, whatever. That's why they went Stukov. I'm like, all right, let's play against things that are objectively tough. And then Malf Tracer coming off of the second ban phase.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times I would probably consider pushing the Tracer a little bit lower, even like last pick.
We need to switch our heroes, everyone.
What? What do you mean?
I thought you said Green. I think you said
Dez.
He's away. He's talking, but he's muted. I think he's got somebody in there with him. Sonya top. Let's just continue to work bot mid. If we have a bomb and we hear it, fucking go time. He's always AFK. Nope. But he's listening. All right.
My blades are yours.
I'm recording right now, but I gotta go pee. Big surprise, right, Ronan?
So with this setup, unless they're dead, we should be letting them start altar points. Or let them channel first.
Oof. Cassia, Stukov, etc.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
It's a little bit of something.
That's a lot of things.
It's a lot of stuff.
But Stukov does not really counter Tracer. Out of all the supports.
That's true, I guess so.
He doesn't have the ability to quickly save someone who has a bomb on them. Yeah, he has his R, but like the Tracer E should deny whatever it is Stukov wants to do. Should. Makes it a little difficult on the front line, but I mean I can just fucking charge through. I think. Again, let's just keep evaluating heroes and shit and see what happens. And this is aggressive.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5.
We don't want to take a tower bottom, right? I mean, we could.
Okay, I'm back.
Now with a Tracer.
Okay.
What?
They always
No, I was
go
gonna say.
mid.
So what are the lanes?
Sonya top, and we'll just work to rotate.
Okay.
That's really aggressive. I'm gonna try to be aggressive with the Diablo, like on their side, but I will queue backwards. Just back through the wave. This is just me trying to bully them. Watch out for the mouth. Alright, sorry,
I love that we get the ETC
Dahaka
every
bottom?
pick.
Yep, let's start to rotate up.
We really need that ETC. That's definitely the best tank we work with. A little late on the call, Spare, but you should have your W.
No bomb, no bomb. Yeah, let him go, let him go. You got no.
Why? You can kill him.
Oh, what am I going? Where am I going?
Ooh,
I don't know, man.
questionable
That's my fault.
Q. You might have just wanted to keep going,
In the
but
wrong direction.
and a little slow on the team rotations to help, because he was really kind of on his own there the whole time. But are we gonna get Professor Boba caught out? He got out of there. Nope, he's good. He's good. And they're missing Soak right now.
Yeah, we had kill
Us taking the
opportunity
lead.
I didn't
Very
know you were.
nice.
Sorry, I didn't know you were gonna root. It was just kind of like, he's dead. What?
It was a good route.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I just eat in the wrong direction. Otherwise, I
Camp
would have
is
killed him.
up. I'm gonna go. Hey, be safe right there. I'm gonna go grab a mid wave since we sort of pressured the dock a little bit.
I think ETC is coming up.
Bombs up.
Hold on. You guys need to switch. Okay, go for camp. ETC's up here.
Okay.
Get the Rayman there. I'll give you a little bit of poke, and then I'll go help Bully. Do we have a bomb yet?
Yeah, he has bomb up.
Okay. I don't. So once Hanzo's off the map, that's like the cue that they could be going for the camp. I'm gonna go check over here. Yep. He'll trade out. I just want to get some damage on.
Okay.
Hey, y'all two, go ahead and do what he said if you don't mind. If you find when you find a chance to switch, go ahead and switch.
Bullshit.
Go ahead and
Dude,
Dahaka
don't
and
want
Cassia
to.
switch. I think they're looking for a specific matchup in practice with that matchup.
Okay.
They'll do the same for
I
us if we
tried
ever
to
ask
get-
them.
That's kind of weird though.
Alright, well,
we
I
played
tried to
a-
freaking.
Oh, of an advantage, yeah.
It's just kind of weird because, you know, if that's working out for us, I want to keep it up. But I mean, this is practice for their team, so
Okay, got Hanzo mid.
we're good for that.
Alright, so Sonya's on a camp. Deza, stay there. Just play safe. Just let that wave push in a little bit. We'll see if we can wind up getting two. But again, if we don't get
Bombs
two, I'm watching for Cassia. If they have a global like that, it makes it hard.
Okay, Dahaka top.
Yep.
ETC
Go
on
grab
theirs.
ours.
I'm gonna go on ours.
Yep, I'm gonna go delay.
Thank you for switching, guys. I do appreciate that.
He might come to me before I can get
Cassia.
it.
Ooh.
Yeah, he
you gotta
got
make
to
a
me
move,
before
baby.
I got it.
Coming.
Pull out, pull out, pull out,
Flanks are down.
pull out, pull out. Pumpkin should not be in front. Playing like he's on Lucio. Still,
comes
man. Ronan, I hope you listen to this replay. You are
right,
way
let's go
too
back.
aggressive on
Go
healers.
back out if you have to. I mean, I'm coming up. I'm
It's
coming up.
way too aggressive, man.
All right, I've got this one.
You got it? Okay.
I mean, teams like this are going to punish us
All right, let's do that.
every
I'm gonna go
time
tap.
you play
Watch
like
out
that.
for Dahaka there.
17 seconds on the camp down here. This will be the first one up.
And if not, you need to
do
be
we have a
assuming that.
His slide is down.
Raven, going for him.
Yeah, bombs up, sorry. Don't need it though.
Nice work. Going for our camp.
Let's invade. Let's invade.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
invade. Let's invade.
All right. There's Hanzo
Yeah,
Vision.
I still don't. Like, what's the
ETC
indicator
still
for the
down.
bomb? It just shows, like like there. Go for it. Go for it.
No, I have to tell you.
Okay. Gunny. Soaking shots. Soaking
I'll get
shots.
ours.
Go ahead and poke it. Yeah, go ahead.
Hanzo's down with you.
Hanzo.
Stukov's top.
No, back up, back up.
Yeah, I got him.
To reiterate, they don't have their support down there.
Okay. You just get a globe.
Bomb's still up.
I'm grabbing our camp. I should be
I'm
done
looking to
in
pin somebody
10
against the
seconds.
wall here. ETC missing.
Alright, tapping. I'm not there with you.
Okay.
I know Professor Bubba
Okay,
played Diablo.
Have it in
The
5
bush,
seconds. Nice
No, you
work.
don't. I'm not gonna let him do that. Sonya, just start coming down. I mean, the Dahaka will burrow anyway. Like, let's both try to push with the camp. Remember, we're gonna let them start. Again, I'm just looking for a wall hit here.
Cool.
Looking for Stukov. Got him. Covering mouth, covering mouth.
Oh.
Well, that's one way to kill the momentum.
I mean, it doesn't change what we do.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah, the bomb's
funny.
gonna kill him. I'm pretty sure.
Small chance
Did
that he's.
ETC use slide?
He did.
Yes.
He slid on Soul.
Slid and mic check.
I didn't pause. Somebody paused.
No, Zelda was paused.
Their tank.
Okay. It's 6-0 right now, and Ravens 3-0.
It's always Zaddy or it's always Zaldrith or Pumpkin or both of them. Where they live in the same house and they have 14 people using the internet. So they have
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why we have to pause every game we have one of them in. Every time we play with one of them, there's always going to be a pause.
Just go somewhere else.
Well,
Just go- Seriously, pack it up and turn it into a.
one's in college and wasn't isn't there just yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if they're in college. I know that feel.
Yeah, like they don't really have the money to do that. The 14 people on the internet, and apparently the only way they can fix it is
What if
by
that ringtone-
they have to
yeah,
kick
that
someone
ringtone
off
is
every
fine.
45 minutes or so.
That ringtone made my dick soft. I don't know what
It
the
made
hell.
mine a little hard. Can you play some more? I haven't had any action recently.
I know the feeling, to be honest, fam.
One ETC.
Y'all ready? I'm gonna mute myself.
Yep.
I'm gonna look to just pressure the ETC. I don't have a combo though.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure the Stukov is fucking dead.
Yeah. I still have roots up.
Combo in a hot sec.
Daka here.
Yep, let's go tap now that we got Stukov dead.
I got 3 count.
Flies,
4 count.
flies popping. Please don't contest this, fellas.
No, they.
5 count.
Okay. Hanzo?
How did that not hit? Kill ETC.
Yeah.
Hanzo.
Dead.
Oh, Cassio, sorry.
No, you don't. Oh!
I can catch him.
Because your mouth.
Yeah, I'll run a wall.
Let's say, Tracer cap. Let's push. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna say go for the throw here, in my mind.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't think we can push this.
No. Camps up top here. We
Uh,
have 10. Let's play aggressive and take this shit.
MI
No,
needs
we
to
can
be
all-
playing
big
macro.
wave top, by the way.
Dahaka should have stayed, honestly. I feel like he should have stayed
Honestly,
top
we can
lane.
just run right past their tanks and
I mean, their team's been bot lane for minutes now. We could have been push. We could even push that entire tower in. I think that might have worked out better than
We're a
us.
little far away from you.
You're right
No,
there,
no, what we were
Bobo.
doing.
No, I know. I'm fine, dude.
Gotta get stacks.
Why is Hanzo only doing 2 per
Alright,
stack?
backing off.
Yep.
That's not enough anti-armor
Also,
for a
fuck this
tank.
shit.
I mean,
I mean, I didn't even press R. If I pressed R,
6 hits and
Go
he
ahead,
only
keep
did
rotating
minus
outside.
12 armor. Like, that's
You got
nothing.
top camp and XP.
Yeah, we probably
Get a
want to
tower.
get. Okay.
We want our camp. Oh,
Ooh.
sneaky devil. Careful. Tower shots.
Nice job,
Yeah,
That's no
Dahaka.
shadow.
Nice job, Spare. You're getting recognized. A little
Don't
shout
know
out
what
for you,
TC
bro.
is. We need to go to our camp in case they. Oh, I see him. I see him.
Okay, they're looping
If I see
around.
someone, I'm gonna show. Are you gonna even do it? No, you're not gonna do it. Pussy. Okay, we're walking away. Just because of the Dahaka Global, it's hard.
Slightly
I see that. I
preemptive
might charge him
W
if he turns the other
there,
way.
Zald.
Go for it. Just
I'm
stay
assuming
with
you
me.
were
got it.
waiting on
You got
cooldown, Zald. Slightly preemptive. If you had it ready, you didn't
take
use
our
it
camp.
fast enough.
And then rotate
Otherwise, I
up.
wouldn't have
Careful up
used it, because, I mean, it's Diablo. We're not going to get the kill on Diablo anyways.
Careful with that.
Even with your W.
Yeah, they're
Slap's
just going
fucking
up.
hurt.
They're just going up to their side, I think.
Oh, do you want to check boss?
We can invade.
Wasted time by
They
us.
are not bossing. They don't have Stu
Go
up.
away.
They're not bossing.
Sorry, I'm coming. I missed my mouth. My accent.
Be swift.
Here they
Careful,
come.
Sly, they're all okay. I'm coming
No,
in
I
hard.
know.
Yep.
Coming.
If I get a wall hit, watch for the APOC. If I can get the wall hit. Oh, you yeah. Honey?
Dahaka,
Watch the
Dahaka,
Haka.
Dahaka. I'm stunned. I'm isolated. I'm probably dead.
Why
Nope, we're coming,
disengage backwards,
Look at that
Stukov?
Hit him.
Why?
They can't go in. You can kill her.
Why? That just fucked up our entire game here.
That's annoying.
Where is he? He's down there.
Ult, walk away.
Does someone want to grab ours?
I have no mana.
Yeah.
I have no mana.
I have no. Let's back out. Let's back out. Let's.
Come
back
on,
out. Let's not
Hanzo,
to
get the damage. Oh.
Go ahead, cap it, Soul.
Yeah.
We actually got it. Oh, what the fuck? I see it
Yeah.
down there. I see it down there. I'm coming for
I'm
him.
good. I'm good.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Good save.
I know where we could improve. Somebody's not gonna like it,
Is that one?
but I see where we can improve. I know where we need to improve.
Gotta heal more.
I've never watched our games from a replay
not there for a
perspective
while.
like this while they're happening, but
Yeah, we're good. Right here.
you can't see me, but I'm nodding my head right now. I definitely see where we need to
Bottom is
improve.
pushing in.
I think we should cycle up. But that's just me.
On the
Yeah,
way. Yep.
I need help.
Okay, coming.
Oh my god, I need so much fucking goddamn
Big
help.
up you. Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
GG.
Rotate bottom. Let's go. Let that go.
Yeah, did it on purpose.
They're just gonna abandon boss. So we could
Pause real quick. Okay.
Somebody leashed it.
we could literally take that
I
right
think we
now.
can take this quick if we're really
Coming.
fast. Nope, ETC behind us. ETC behind us. Yep, I saw it.
Okay, good pressure, ETC. They pulled out of that nice vision, Hanzo,
Where
and make
is
sure
he?
we know what's going on.
Up high. Take ours.
Spares
Take ours. I think
there,
he's gonna place it
but
here.
he would have been seen entering that bush
Just go with
anyways.
it, Raymond.
What?
That was beautiful. The who's playing Cassia? Gaddy, fucking beautiful.
He saw for
Well, you
like
get- while
one
you're
more
pulled?
second. There we go. Got it. Now back out.
You can't cast anything while being pulled. No.
I didn't know that.
They're separated. We should do something about this right now.
Take the top camp, please. Let's let bottom go. Let's let bottom go. We don't have Tracer for 9.
Stacking my quest.
It's hard to make that call, but at this point, something right about now, we should be saying they're not contesting this, and we should be rotating
Just
out.
poking
I'll
it
come
so.
defend. I will
We
come
should be
defend
rotating
bottom.
out right
Let me get
now.
One more wave up.
Ideally.
Aw. Fuck.
On the way.
Yeah, he's got a perpetual.
You know,
E
when
up
no
front.
one walked through that gate and no one walked through this area,
Careful,
we should have
go
known they
ahead,
didn't want to contest us,
Dog
and
of
we should
Burrow.
have started rotating people out.
Yeah, the hog is
Walking away.
mid.
Watch for the fucking Cassia.
I might be dead.
Alright, nice try. But even if you had got that Zod, you were moshing under a tower. That tower was singling you out
I guess
anyways.
that worked out.
Tapping.
Yeah, 1-4-1 is fine.
I'd have just rather not been caught by that, but whatever.
Okay, coming up.
Don't
coming up,
don't go
careful.
in for those
Where's
like
his
1v3s. I think
Z's?
you're not gonna win any sort of trade. Like let's just like play a little passively for a hot couple seconds. Let them show on the map somewhere. We have a ton of fort damage.
What the hell? This shit is
They got
fucking
these right
bugged.
here. Even
Fuck
without
this.
PvP. Yeah, let's get some waves.
Fuck that.
I need
Trying to
start
see what
stacking
Dahaka's
charges.
Z
We
was.
probably want to rotate
Dahaka
and kill
top.
Dahaka.
Yep, coming up.
Heroes, I have opened
Someone else was in the jungle though.
door that leads to the battleground.
They know. They know. He backed off.
Use it
Take that wave.
Stukov. We can catch Stukov.
Greyman, come up.
Oh, okay.
Come up. Come up.
On the way. I was hoping we could catch Stukov there.
Zald going way too deep. Punished. Cassia punished for following up. Our entire team's about to get
I'm
punished
going for
for
Stukov.
that.
I have a charge. Okay.
I'm gonna go
Chasing
get
Hanzo
bot.
away.
That fucked
Take
us.
the
This
camp.
is
I think
this
like Dahaka makes a play here and we don't get one of these.
this is
I
a
think
3
Dahaka gets
objective
one
map.
and we don't get everything.
Okay.
I
Going
think
for
we
ours.
get every. I think we get
We
every.
get all three of them.
We should
Okay.
still try.
Go ahead.
No, we still
Yep.
get through all three of them.
Coming back.
Start
Let
cupping.
me know. Let me know if he goes under. I got another flip. Okay, go ahead and cap.
Going.
Let's bring Tracer
ETC
Mouth
is
down.
up.
Tracer Mouth down here. And then Sonya, when you're done.
They are really working the map here.
We're top.
This is a little risky, but I want to make that play. Come down. Just come down. Just like work your way down.
Holy
I
shit.
think they think we're on boss. If any. No, maybe not. Watch for the Cassia behind us.
They are working this
I'm
map
good.
on
I'm gonna get
us.
top camp. I think I can get it.
We need to be taking
Pretty
boss
safe
right
from
now.
there.
Somebody comes in here. If
Yeah,
somebody
I'm
goes-
checking. I'm
Right
checking.
now, right now, we need to start boss.
Yeah,
Coming up.
ATC's up here.
Oh, they're rotating up. Actually, that would have been a bad call.
Still on the way.
Here they go. Yeah, no, that would have been a
APOC
terrible
is up.
call.
Bombs up.
They would have gotten there in
Go for
time.
it.
At this point in time, we are at the proverbial running around like chickens with their heads cut off
Have one more.
phase.
Nice work.
Tracer able
Alright,
to
let's
get the
boss.
kill.
Now, boss.
Somebody can take top, too.
I'll take top while you boss.
That being noted, that's something we need to start looking into as a Tracer. I really like how she can finish.
Oh, I'm so glad I waited. They would have killed me.
Pushing top. So, hey, I mean, we've seen that in, like, every game. Like, when teams get down, they will go find that person.
Yeah.
You know?
Huh?
Everybody's been good at it.
Bombs up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I also showed on the wave.
Hmm.
I think that was part of it. I thought I was out of range, but I think I was just
We have
inside when
20
they saw me.
seconds. Here.
We've got Cassia glued top though, so
Okay.
We could finish. Oh, we could get that.
charge.
Go for the throat in 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
should
I
go-
did- I
No,
did
no,
not
no, no,
spare.
no. That's fine. I actually thought.
Holding
you
this
were
side
right
for
there.
Cassia.
Charging ETC in a hot sec. I got isolated. I'm all right.
Not
Good
much
health.
going on.
In the
Chasing Cassia out.
Looking for Hanzo.
Cassia's out. Coming
No,
down.
no Hanzo trait. Watching bot.
GG.
Okay.
That's it.
GG.
Huh. All right. The last thing that I had was Shrines and Kerrigan. This is Death Ball. This is early. This is probably early Blaze.
Yeah, hey, before you say anything else, let me hop out and get back to my team.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't even know what happened that game.
Hey, tag in, Gunslinger. Your turn.
No, I'm not tagging in. I'm sick. I'm gonna play like shit.
Then somebody else can tag in with me.
Spare can play your support role. Can we get? Oh, by the way, you're playing BOE.
Even more reason to
Good.
tag out.
'Cause I freaking hate Towers of Doom.
Yeah, but why did we have to change?
Okay, so
Why
what
do we
the?
have to change lanes? That was the question. I'd like to ask.
I understand that's a pretty big question, and it's because the first 3 scrims we're doing what they want, so they can practice
Well,
their
they should
comps.
Wait, so they can just dictate the whole gameplay. That was the point.
You know, and I saw that after y'all switched, I completely saw that, and you'll hear that in the replay too. That
It's kind of bullshit.
we lost a
Cassia
half
would
a
have been the
level
better
of XP.
matchup there,
We lost a half a level of XP because we had to rotate.
and
And
it's
I can beat
bullshit.
Sonya in lane with
I
Cassia.
completely understand.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know
not
if I'm
recording or
gonna
anything
do
right
that.
now, but yeah, I completely understand.
Can you bring Bobo in here?
He's gonna come in of his own accord in a moment when they talk about their comp.
Yeah. Like, I think we can pick what he wants, but he shouldn't be able to dictate how we run it, though. Like, it's kind of BS.
Well, then we're gonna do that this next game. I didn't like having to tell y'all that either. You should have been able to play the way you wanted your comp to play anyways, because that's I mean, in all idealness, that's what they should be looking to play against is whatever the other team feels like their comp excels at is what they should be playing.
Besides, I feel like that I lose harder in lane against a Sonya than I do against a Tracer.
You do actually, and ask him when he gets in here.
Okay.
Why? Because I didn't
From
even ask.
From an observer's point of view, why the heck were we losing every single fight?
It's the same thing as the first game. Their rotations and calls were better. Towers of Doom is not something that we're practicing. We did better in Sky Temple than we did in Towers of Doom. Their communication is a lot better. Now, Professor Bobo is making all the calls. Actually, in this game, for some reason, Raven muted himself and didn't speak a single time. He didn't talk at all. I never once heard his voice, even in the draft. But of course, he came over here for the draft. But yeah, from an observer's point of view, we still have the issue. In fact, twice that I can recall off the top of my head, it was our healer overextending. And Pumpkin, you gotta start playing safer. You cannot face check bushes like that. That is fucking us. Like hard. It is not helping us when you walk into a bush as a healer. If you're gonna play a support, you need to play passively. At least you need to get used to playing passively so that when the very few opportune moments that come up where you can be aggressive as a hero, you're only doing it when those moments pop up because you're playing aggressive most of the time, and that is fucking us. I would say in that last game, at least that one game, not Sky Temple, although there were some instances in Sky Temple, but in this game, our weakest player was our support. Now I didn't look at the stats, I didn't look at the numbers. I was really following them and their calls because I knew where they were going and where the fight was going to be. And aside from Dahaka getting almost caught out once or twice, and was it Greymane? Death?
I got killed like 5 times.
See, you were doing okay. I mean, when you died, you were being. It was
Yeah,
a
they did my
it was a
positioning didn't
coordinated
matter.
gank.
Nobody was peeling Tracer off of me. I was boned either way.
It's because you were it's because you were in a bad position, and they were
It's kinda
taking
hard
they
to
were
land
they
a
were
kill
taking
on the
advantage
tanks
of your poor
peeling.
positioning. That's what was happening there.
The tanks weren't peeling. It didn't matter.
It doesn't matter about the peel. That's the draft we picked for you, and that's what you had to work with, and you didn't work with it. You were still playing overextended, even though you didn't have peel, and you were being punished for it.
Capable of peeling for me, they just weren't.
If you don't have someone that's capable of peeling for you, you don't overextend. But you were doing that
They were
consistently,
capable.
and you
They
were
just
being
weren't.
punished for it.
Hey,
From your point of view,
The Tracer was jumping
why
on my
were we
ass,
good
and nobody
at
was
that?
doing
Why-
anything about it.
Chill,
It
chill,
doesn't
chill,
matter
chill.
where I
Easy,
am if I'm
easy.
getting
Hey,
insta-killed.
chill.
Hey,
One person at a time.
Easy, because again, we set to a degree. We kind of set you guys up to get a little boned, right?
I gotta ask one thing
A
because
little bit, I noticed.
all right,
Yeah,
No, but here's
everyone
hold
clear
on,
comms,
hold on.
clear comms. Bobo, the only thing I gotta ask is why y'all wanted that specific top down matchup with Dahaka versus Sonya. It's the only thing that my players are really peeved about.
All of our damage in that game was auto attacks, and you had no blinds for
Cassia.
for Greymane, right? So bring the Cassia into the format. Now, Cassia
But
is
now,
also
was that something y'all were specifically looking to try out that matchup?
No, well, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. On Towers of Doom, you put your top laner top. There is only one camp up there. Okay, so your solo laner only has to defend against one hero and one camp. On Towers of Doom, you should always prioritize bot unless you have something crazy that will just take top fort before anything happens in the game. Always prioritize bot.
The reason I went top and not Dahaka, you had a Tracer. We needed more to peel Tracer off of our healer and our backline.
Okay. Dahaka
Cassia,
Dahaka does not stop Tracer.
Dahaka doesn't, but he stops Greyman and ETC can focus Tracer.
Listen. You're not. I understand what you guys were thinking, but the other part
And
of it is that
Cassia
when you
beats Sonya in lane. I don't know if you're aware of that, but Cassia beats Sonya in lane.
I have no input on this. I don't play Cassia.
Me neither.
I've never played that specific matchup, but
I
so
have
while
never
you
lost
okay
to
okay
a Sonya playing Cassia.
that's fine that's fine that's fine. I'm not disagreeing with that, but when you do things like that, you imbalance your comp. Fuck, Dave's fucking disconnected. That happens. He has to reset his computer. You're imbalancing your comp because with the strength of Dahaka is his global, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what I would have done in that matchup, if you have the Dahaka top and you just play safe bottom, whenever something happens that you need to respond to, like a camp invade, the Dahaka burrows bottom and it's now a 5v4. Yes, Sonya will get some things done top, right? But you just created a 5v4.
And another reason I wanted Dahaka bottom is because our Dahaka player is not as experienced as Dahaka.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my Dahaka is the primary Dahaka.
Yeah, I'm still in the process of learning.
He's
Dahaka.
still learning.
That's fine.
That's fine. I mean, that's part of the learning process.
So here's listen, here's just from our side, just a couple things of what happened. Listen, it was a comp that, like I said, it went really hard into what you wanted to do. I need to know if Tracer beats Stukov, and she does. Right?
That's what you were looking for? The Tracer versus Stukov?
I could have told you that.
No, but see, because you had limited peel with the ETC, and if we can pressure the ETC with the Diablo and it removes the ETC slide because he has to take care of himself, it leaves Stukov just wide open.
You were pressuring the ETC with the Diablo.
Right.
That
I was wide open.
I was
Right.
getting pretty
But
owned
you-
from
but see-
that comp.
So no, and like here's like we'll talk about this one specifically because I took some notes. You just have to play the game a little bit differently when Tracer's on the board. Right?
How would you play it differently?
Okay. When we're talking, we'll maybe someday get into a very nice discussion about early game heroes and late game heroes. Tracer is an early game hero because she has access to her quote unquote heroic from level 1. So from level 1 to 10, you're sort of at a disadvantage in much of the same way. Think of how Chromie just gets going earlier. It's the same thing with Tracer. So but when you guys shifted that matchup and sent Cassia top and Dahaka bottom, it played into what we wanted to do. And that's play you guys 4v5, make you waste some cooldowns, and then let the Tracer finish a kill.
Question. Now,
Yeah, but that's
with
not
that
really
matchup,
how-
wouldn't that play into what you wanted and not maybe what another team would have done with that comp? How did
Sorry,
that
who's
work
it-
out
who's it
in
one
your
more time?
advantage, aside from seeing how those? So, was it really just about seeing how those two matchups work out, or was it more about seeing how if someone played that comp and they played that play style, how that would match up?
You guys had a really nice sort of even borderline defensive comp, right?
Uh-huh.
Where if you kind of turtle up a little bit, maybe you can prevent the Tracer. But so
How?
this is arrogant. What I'm about to say. When we started playing Stukov early in the season, a lot of teams started suddenly playing Stukov. Oh shit! Is this the map? Can we go to shrines?
I thought BOE was your next one.
No, shrines.
Okay.
My fault. Do you have to you'd have to remake or
Yeah, remaking.
Okay, we'll leave you. You guys also picked up on that as well, right? Stukov. You guys played it a lot.
That's
You've actually
something.
played it
Yeah,
pretty
that's something
well.
we love to play already. To be honest.
Right.
Yeah, Ronan was always
So-
good as Stukov.
So what? So when you have a Tracer, you're going up against. Like I said, you've just got to turtle a lot harder.
On Towers of Doom, I would
Yeah.
have preferred to have played Chromie instead of Genji because Chromie is way better on Towers of Doom than Genji is. Or not
Chromie,
Genji, Hanzo.
Chromie equally gets destroyed by Tracer.
No. We gotta listen to the rest of it. Where we went Hanzo, we needed more AOE we needed more AOE damage. And you picked into Greyman versus I think a comp that we would have been more comfortable with our assassins that we had would have been Chromie.
Well, hang on. We went through the
Chromium what?
draft
No,
like
let him finish.
like
Hold on,
here, right?
No, let him finish. Chromium what?
Chromie and Zul'jin. Zul'jin punishes Tracer hard.
Zul'jin?
Zul'jin three auto attacks on a Tracer. She's at half health.
Diablo says hi.
What do you mean, Diablo?
But now hold on. We last picked Tracer. Why would you have picked Zul'jin?
Because Death is an amazing Zul'jin.
Okay, so it would be our comfort pick.
Comfort pick.
Comfort
Okay.
pick.
Okay. That's a neat little comfort pick, to be honest with you. You have to build the comp around the Zul'jin then.
Which we did. Our front line and our back line was built to our versus.
We would build. I would listen. That's cool. I like if you have a dope Zul'jin, that's not bad. I wrote that down. I will legitimately we'll talk about a Zul'jin comp and the map in the right place. That's interesting.
I mean,
we
yeah,
talked
but
about this a little bit. If you have comfort picks, right? If you have comfort picks and you have heroes that you know that you are really, really good at, you should think about building a comp for it. Zul'jin right now is very weak in the meta, especially after the nerfs to the mage side of things. You're not incorrect that he does hurt Tracer for fucking sure.
Hey, Ronan, you hopping in, man? Ronan? Please tell me you're there. If you needed to go in the middle of a scrim, that's fine, but you need to inform me. And if you're there and available,
I don't need to go.
Oh, are you good to go then? I'm trying to invite you is all. Ronan, talk to me.
What?
Are you playing?
I don't really want to get set up to get screwed again. Not really.
Okay, I can understand that, dude, but you can't just drop out in the middle. You're a part of the team. You're on the starter team. There are subs that would rather be in your shoes more than you right now, it sounds like to me. Don't give me a reason to put them in your shoes, all right? Like I can understand getting upset because of the shit they pulled on us like same, but this is just a scrim. That's all this is.
I was getting killed repeatedly specifically because they set me up to get killed repeatedly. That's not exactly fun, and that's not exactly entertaining.
It's not supposed to be fun, and when it's our turn to pick the maps, we pick their drafts too.
I don't want to pick their drafts. I'd rather they just pick their draft and we pick ours, so that we can actually learn.
Then that's the way that we're gonna play. And honestly, between you and me, Pumpkin, that is exactly how I want to play the game. But they have specific things that they want to try. And for us to scrim against them, we're gonna have to just suck it up and play what they want to play for their. Eventually, we'll have specific combos but we're not at that point yet, man. We still have more practice. We still don't know quite what we know. We're good at dive comps, yada yada. There's still other stuff that we need to practice before we're ready to really push that stuff through. But that being said, you can't be just quitting out in the middle of a scrim and not accepting invites because you're pissed at the way something worked out. That's something a child would do. No, you're an adult, you're a teammate, you've accepted the responsibility of being a starter on this team. You have a reason to be here, so be here. Okay?
Fine.
All right. I appreciate it, man. I'm sending you an invite as soon as I can find you. When you log back in. If you absolutely need to switch out, let me know. But yeah, as long as you can
I don't need to switch out. I just don't want to be set up to get killed all through an entire game.
I understand, and tell you what, No
I
matter
didn't
what.
learn anything from that. They already knew Tracer kills Stukov.
So we're gonna go back down into that channel. We're gonna go as a team over the draft again, like we did last game. And if they ask me to ask you guys to switch around, who's playing who in a lane, I'm gonna tell them go fuck yourself.
You
We're
don't
playing.
need to do that. I just
No,
don't want to
that's
be
exactly what
salty.
I'm gonna do. And actually, I kind of wanted to say that last game, anyways. But so we're gonna go ahead. We're as a team, we're gonna go through the draft and decide how we're gonna draft against them, and that's exactly how we're gonna play. And they don't have any choice over. And that's how I think it should have gone in from the first place, anyways. Because I didn't like that either. I didn't like that at all, man. Coming in here and telling y'all to have to switch lanes, that's the very last thing I want to do. But this is our first time scrimming them since our game together, and I wanted to make sure we didn't fuck up so that we could secure them because they are amazing scrim partners. They challenge us on so many different levels.
Yeah, and I was gonna
It would
say it's
really
probably better
be
to stay friends with them if we can.
well, yeah, and it would really be a travesty for us to not accept this opportunity to scrim a team regularly that challenges us in such a way because it is through them that our team is going to really improve. Now, you ready to hop back down?
Yeah, I'll just keep myself muted.
All right, man. I appreciate it. We're coming back down.
Want this to be your pick or ours?
We've gotten first pick the last two games. How about y'all take a first pick this time?
Okay.
Let me just grab another sheet of paper real quick. All right, what do you got? What's your last map?
All right, so we're going to shrines.
Wait.
So
Wait, can we do this in a normal draft setting and let
Yeah,
our
we could.
actual people draft?
Yeah, actually, we could.
Yeah, it'd
Let's do
be
that.
easier
Let's
if
do
we
that.
did that and just had
Yeah.
everyone in comms here.
All right, I'm gonna jump back over. You can just start the game. I'm gonna jump back over to my team. Yeah, let's do it that way.
All right.
Sorry, that's a good point.
Oh, back to lobby.
Yep.
Tournament draft. Are we taking first or y'all taking first?
They're taking first.
Just make sure to give me the crown. We'll take first. Okay.
Yeah, give me the crown.
You got the crown, man.
All right, guys. Good luck.
Good
All
luck.
right. I'm gonna go hit the restroom, but y'all go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off